So I was waitressing in a taco shop in downtown Manhattan.
Snowflake, snowflake, Lilo, snowflake, Lilo, snowflake.
What's up and welcome to This Week in Stupid, where we watch stupid do stupid. We have fun, we laugh, and we move on with our lives. Alright? Okay.
Lilo, snowflake, falling from the sky.
So polls taken back in 2020 show that 62% of Americans were afraid to speak their mind when it comes to their political views.
Pussy.
Some were worried they could miss out on a job, be fired from their job, or just simply offend somebody. It also just might be that they suffer from I'm a pussy syndrome. It's a disease that affects all pussies.
I smell pussy. Pussy.
There is a cure for it, thankfully, though. They're calling it fuck everybody and just speak your mind.
And killer cops must be...
Oh, I'm sorry, Jesse. I didn't mean you. You, sir, need to just sit down and shut the fuck up.
This is gonna help big time with that, bitch!
That PSA was some of your best work. I understand why you're mad. Go ahead.
Call out hate. Step up.
Jesse, we get it. Okay, you hate racism, which is a good thing. I think we should all hate racism, but I don't think you should be gunning away for an Emmy. You know, your agent shouldn't be passing out your PSA about racism for auditions. This agent strolls into Netflix studios like, I know we let you down in El Camino, but pop in this tape, you're gonna love it. Director's like, man, I don't know, El Camino was pretty fucking bad. So the agent bribes the director with all the blowing hookers he can handle. It's Hollywood. So they pop in the tape, because I'm sure they still do that.
And killer cops must be prosecuted. They are murderers.
Now me and the director are pissed because we see this performance and we're like, El Camino could have been
So much better.
But the agent doesn't give a fuck anymore because he's blowing lines out of a hooker's ass. The director lost interest, so now he's blowing lines out of the agent's ass. It's Hollywood. I was obviously kidding. That's not how it works in Hollywood. Sex, bribes, and drugs. That's crazy talk. Where was we? I don't even know how. So this little fairy band of misfits put out a public service announcement back in 2020. And even though it sounded more like an audition for a role playing Greta Thunberg in an upcoming Spike Lee movie, I do think they got their point across.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I don't understand why celebrities do this still, except for this guy. I'm pretty sure it was a court-ordered thing.
Every time I remained silent.
He looks like he just rolled out from his bunk in prison. He's still half in the bag. He's probably got a good lawyer, though. Honestly, I just want to know who edited this, watched it, thought, seems genuine, pushed it through and said, good to go. I can imagine that Zoom call for the first watch. It's all celebs, so you know they're all kissing each other's ass, talking about how good one another did. They turn their attention to Justin because he killed his scenes.
Shopping in a store should not be a death sentence. Business as usual should not be life-threatening. I stand against hate.
A glowing light in the bottom left corner where it looks like Jesus is coming out of, but it's Jesse, though. They all jump to their feet, cheering and applauding, except for Justin. He felt like he did better than Jesse. Mark comes stumbling in and falls through the camera view, and that's how racism ended. Relax, Barbara. I'm aware this didn't end racism. It was a joke. You can say it was in poor taste, but I expect that from someone who wears their I got tagged sticker on the outside mask.
Looking good!
I can't wait till the CDC announces that you need to limit how many breaths you take daily. First 100,000 to 0 wins. It's to help climate change, which is at its root a result of white supremacy and racism.
What the fuck does that even mean?
White supremacy has about as much to do with climate change as I do slavery, or should have I had said Asian hate crimes, which is the more acceptable hate right now. But this is what happens when 62% of Americans are scared to say what they believe. People's opinions become facts on Facebook posts and treated like God's word. Now celebrities are spewing off from their cock holsters saying shit they think people want to hear, not really helping anything, couldn't even spread awareness correctly. I'm just done being the bad guy you claim I am because I won't be the superhero you want me to be.
He like, what that mean?
It means I'm not going to make pretend I'm a racist because some overpaid professor wrote a paper.
Bitch!
And I just want to thank y'all for pulling up and rocking out with me for a few minutes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. That helps us grow. Come join our Facebook groups, This Week in Stupid, and Let's Argue, Ready, Set, Meme. We out. Word to your mother.
And it is not an exaggeration to say that many, many members of the House were nearly assassinated.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Lilo, snowflake. snowflake falling from the sky.